lose to that guy? How bad do you have to be to lose to that dude and to lose somebody like me, who is one of your ardent supporters? But, why don't you ask the Lord, bro? Why are y'all not on the same page? All of you Jesus freaks who are out here, who claim that you have this supposed supernatural super thing, y'all have a very, 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 very difficult time coming together and having real, like, sensible, serious conversations about reality, where you guys are working together interdependently with synergy to maximize our collective quality of life. Y'all have been such miserable fucking failures for a long time, and it doesn't matter which of the two parties are in office. Democrat, Republican, Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican, Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Republican, Democrat. It doesn't matter. Y'all all fail all the time and have been failing for decades. And it's actually a goddamn shame, considering that y'all supposedly have this super nature thing. The super nature, the supernatural, the super duper, super uber, super intelligent 3-in-1, 1 and 3, the 3-in-1 Trinity package. The cable, internet, and phone, all together. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The triune Trinity, triumvirate, triforce thing. That super thing, that triangular thing. Whatever y'all claim it to be, is supposedly the super duperest thing of all times. And, y'all still can't seem to agree on anything. So let's continue with the article, G. So it says right here, the Republicans, Reps Thomas Massie, Tom Barrett, Warren Davidson, and Brian Fitzpatrick joined House Democrats on the largely symbolic resolution to bring the war to an end, absent congressional approval. They come from diametrically different ends of the party, but united on Wednesday to rebuke the Middle East war, now well into its 4th month. Their offices did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and it comes as the White House looks for a diplomatic breakthrough in peace talks with Tehran. Negotiations have sputtered since an April ceasefire brought hostilities between the two sides to a temporary halt. Fam, see, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. It's 2026. How hard is it? How difficult is it really for y'all to just talk and just solve shit? Like what exactly is the fucking problem? What is so hard about, hey, let's not fucking kill each other, let's work together? Like, isn't that what the fuck your job? Isn't that your job? Isn't that your job? But see, this is what happens when you get a bunch of fucking loonies in these positions. That's why we have to have these conversations, bro. Because too many people across the country, particularly in all these different political parties, well, just these two political parties, but in these different jurisdictions and municipalities, all of these people are out of their fucking minds, literally detached from reality. And as a result, they put these goofies in office who fuck shit up on a constant basis. They act like they're so smart and so fucking wise, and they're so resourceful and they're so intelligent. Meanwhile, they're the fuck out of everybody. They've been failing this whole time, and it's just been a shit show this whole time. We wonder why we are doing so poorly as a society, and then people still act so completely delusional. They act so detached because they have these ridiculous misunderstandings of reality. And I blame the theists. You damn right, I blame the theists because, for one, and I say this every day, theists, particularly Christians are 2/3 of the American population, which means you are the overwhelming majority by far. Y'all are in every position of government, literally every single possible position there can be. You are the most represented, everything, everywhere, all the time. I can't watch the NBA Finals without seeing you fucks there. I mean, it, like, literally, I'm seeing nuns being highlighted at the fucking NBA Finals, and think about the dichotomy of that. Let me go on a little tangent real quick to talk about that. The reason this is important is because to even get a ticket at the NBA Finals, you gotta pay thousands of dollars. And the fact that they keep showing these hoe-ass nuns at the motherfucking stadium means that these hoe-ass nuns got all kinds of money to pay for these tickets. Now, y'all might be like, oh, why are you picking on nuns? What did they ever do? You know, that's actually a good-ass question. What do they do? What exactly do nuns do? Like, in the real world? Like, what do they actually accomplish? What do they actually contribute to society? What do they provide for our society? How are they helping to improve our lives? How are they helping to improve the community? What have they done? What actually do they do? What do they actually do that's so special and wonderful that it justifies their mere existence? And I don't mean them as a person individually. I mean their roles in these sci-fi fantasy bullshit ideologies, because they're not helping to stop the rape throughout the Catholic Church, because that's this very, very Catholic thing, and all we see are billions of dollars of settlements all across the fucking country just within the last few months. Just within literally the last few months. Okay? Billions of dollars. Last month they're talking about 800 million in New York City. That's damn near the fucking billion right there. 800 billion in New York City. That was a month ago. They're offering for a settlement, right? That's just one out of so many $100 million settlements. These aren't small settlements. These aren't like small little amounts. Like, right? This isn't $20,000. No, like $100 million, $200 million settlements all over the country. And Buffalo alone, Buffalo, New York, they settled for like $276 million. So you put that with New York City, you're already north of $1 billion with two cities within the past year. Because I think in Buffalo it was either earlier this year or last year. Either way, you're talking about $1 billion with two cities. Two cities of New York. That doesn't count so many of the other cities like Syracuse and Albany and Rochester, where they also had huge settlements. And that's just New York State. We're not even talking about all these other states and all these other municipalities where all these other settlements happen. So think about it. They got literally billions of dollars to pay in restitution to people that they've raped over the course of decades. So, of course, they got the money to pay for finals tickets. That ain't shit. If they got billions of dollars to pay for restitution of constant rape, then yeah, they got the money to pay for NBA Finals tickets. But it just goes to show you how absolutely disgusting it is that they'll highlight these nuns on TV and act like it's such a good thing. That's the thing that pisses me off, especially when I see all these other pundits and creators and influencers talk about it like it's a good thing. Fuck that. Because they're not actually helping society in any real way, shape, or form anyway. But that aside, right? It's the mere fact that there's so much representation of Christianity throughout society all day, every single day. But there's never really a discussion about what they actually do, what they've actually done that has actually improved society, that actually today, right now, improve society right now. Like, how exactly is this Iran thing helping us out? What exactly is that all about? Because see, here's the thing. Now, mind you, I will say this. I am not, and have never, well, I won't say never, but I am not a fan of Obama.